everybody.
Hi.
My name is Roland. I'm a nice Jewish boy from New York City. I grew up in a typical Jewish family. Lots of love, lots of yelling, lots of laughs, lots of guilt, and tons of eating. But there were sort of really strange diet habits I grew up with. Like my Aunt Seal, we'd go out to eat, and she would start with lobster bisque soup, and then have a huge steak, bloody rare, baked potatoes, sour cream, flan, coffee, and then completely freak out that there was no sweet and low. Crazy logic. I had an Uncle Irving, typical cheap Jewish fuck. This guy was like a dick wrapped in an asshole. My Uncle Irving would say things like, "Let's take your car, mine's got a full tank in it." And then there's my mother. Aside from the Manchurian Candidate-like psychological warfare she would do, she was pretty much a thief. My mother would take the lower price tag sticker and stick it on a more expensive item. So basically, it's a miracle I didn't grow up an obese, insensitive, cheap crook. Like I said, I'm originally from New York. I just moved out here 6 months ago. I love it. And you know, I came with nothing. I had no money, no car, no job, nothing. I had a place to live. That fell through. So I ended up asking my mother if I could move in with her and just stay there for a couple of weeks. And all of the psychological undoing that took me 28 years was back in 28 seconds. You too, sir. All right. I'm telling you. So the woman is driving me crazy. And, you know, I figure I just gotta be out as much as possible. So I figure this is the perfect time to start dating. So I joined a website, and I just start dating every night of the week. I'm out there like crazy. So you moved in with your mother and had to date too? No. Okay. I totally understand. So, yeah, you know, so I'm dating all these like really interesting women, I have to say. One woman I slept with cleaned herself with a cotton candy scented douche. Yeah, I didn't know whether to fuck her or buy a balloon. Another girl I was sleeping with during sex, she put her finger in my mouth and said, "Bite down hard, harder, harder, harder," and finally I just said, "Stop." I mean, I knew where this was going. This was like the tip of the fetish iceberg. You know what I mean? Look, I'm just not a slap and tickle kind of guy. I'm more of a cuddle giggle man. I think if I have a fetish, if I have something, it's that I like to give a woman an orgasm. Yeah. That always goes over very well. I make it my business. It's just what I'm into. It's my thing. I get that it's kind of ego-based. I realize this. I know that, you know, it's something that makes me look good, but I figure it's a win-win. I like to make a woman come, and ladies, correct me if I'm wrong, you seem to like coming. So, you know, it's a win-win. But, you know, here's the thing. I think that women should actually come with like a manual or a handbook, right? Because this is no easy feat. You know, and I'm sure, ladies, you agree with me or not, if this was the case, for some of you, somebody would finally do it right. And, you know, here's the thing, gentlemen, that I don't understand. There's so many of you that will take hours upon hours to get to learn some fucking video game, but you won't even take 5 minutes to learn the intricacies of the vagina you're sleeping with. Gentlemen, let me say something. No two are the same, okay? What works for one doesn't work for another. There's a whole series of levels and events that have to happen and have to occur in order for the woman to have an orgasm. Am I right, ladies? Right? And let me tell you something, gentlemen, here's the kicker. When a lady has an orgasm, there's bonus levels called multiple orgasms, right? These are like a triple point thing, right? Come on, ladies, are you with me or not? I'm telling you. I don't get it. Get to learn the vagina you're with. If you learn anything tonight, that's what I'm going to leave you with. I was dating, and I finally met somebody, and it got really serious. And we've been together now 4 months, and I couldn't be happier. We see each other all the time, and recently we said those 3 words that you long to hear in a relationship: stay the night. We said I love you. And I love. If you know me, you know I love. I'm a big old softie, I'm a huge romantic. I just love love. Like right now, I'm looking at this crowd, and I would love nothing more than to just put a load of love all over each and every one of you. Just get you soaked with my love. And I know, looking at you, that you would soak me with your love in return. And we would love together at the same time, preferably as a group, because group love is a lot of fun. And after that, I would go and I'd get a towel with some warm water, and I would wipe that love off, leaving just a little to smell throughout the day as a nice reminder. Look, if I leave you with anything, it's don't take yourselves too seriously. For God's sakes, don't take your family too seriously. Don't take life too seriously, and spread the love. Or as we Jews like to say, give it a good schmear. Thank you so much.